Hello, this is OnlineOffline. Welcome back to another casual's quick guide to Call of Duty Mobile. For today's video, we'll be covering the ASM10. Unlocked at level 29 alongside the Agile Red perk. The ASM10 is a fully automatic assault rifle of Russian origin. It's based on the Avtomat Nikonova Model 1994, or AN94, which made its Call of Duty debut in Black Ops 2, reappearing in Call of Duty Online, Black Ops 3 and 4 as DLC, and later added to Modern Warfare. The AN94's most unique feature is its Hyperburst, which allows the first two rounds to be fired at a faster fire rate before the recoil of the first round can be felt by its user. The magazine is slightly angled off to the side. When the trigger is pulled, the muzzle device delays the recoil of the first round. And before the recoil can reach its user, the bolt cycles a second time, feeding a second round to shoot. And this is done with the intention to increase individual hit probability. Or for my fellow boxing fans out there, the AN94 is like how Manny Pacquiao throws his 1-2 on one leg and then follows up with a power jab or a lead hook. Due to the complexities of such a design, the Nikonova was far too costly to produce on a large scale to replace the AK-74s, and has only seen very limited adoption within the Russian military. Damage per shot is high. The ASM will kill in 3 shots up close and drop to 4 and 5 from farther away. The base fire rate is 545 rounds per minute. This gives you a fast time to kill up close comparable to SMGs, and somewhat average at mid to long ranges. Body multipliers are simple and consistent. 1 times base damage to the whole body and 1.2 to the head. Mobile's ASM10 is the only iteration of the AN94 in the Call of Duty franchise to not have its Hyperburst feature. At least, not until recently. With the Branson barrel attachment, the Hyperburst returns, but it's not as simple as increasing the fire rate of the first 2 rounds. According to Hawk from the Cygnoux Familia Discord, yes, the first 2 rounds do increase to 895 rounds per minute, but this also applies to the 3rd round. The 4th round slows down to 360, and then it jumps back up to 714 before settling to 545. With the increased fire rate and the additional range boost, this gives you a very fast time to kill in all ranges. However, the ASM is tied with the Man of War and Odin for having the slowest mobility within the AR class. Combined with its slower base fire rate, you run the risk of being outmaneuvered by SMGs in close range. The ASM has always been a high accuracy weapon, even before the buff to most ARs a couple of months ago. The issue was its recoil and aim shake, mostly the latter. The recoil itself is quite low and easily manageable, but the aim shake adds a layer of unpredictability to its recoil stability, which could only be mitigated by equipping accuracy attachments. As of 2022's Season 7 balance changes, recoil has been reduced and aim shake has been removed. When the ASM10 was first available at launch, it was not a good weapon. It was slow firing and could only 4-shot. Yes, the ASM when the game first released was not a 3-shot weapon. A couple seasons later, after the S36 was nerfed, it did become a 3-shot weapon. And then its fire rate and recoil was nerfed a week later. It was then overshadowed by the release of the paid exclusive HBRA3 and subsequent weapons. Back then, it was seen as a high-risk, high-reward, free version of the Man of War. When Gunsmith was added, the fire rate was reverted back to its original, and after the HG40 was nerfed, the ASM, Man of War, and DRH were meta, or at the very least were the best ARs for many months, each trading nerfs to decide which would come out on top. Eventually, their claim to meta ended when the SMGs and strafe speeds were buffed. So where does it stand now? Compared to its prime, it doesn't have as much ammo or range, but it does have much lower recoil. But that's just in terms of its base version. What about the Branson? I can definitely see it being banned in competitive play like how the SKS and KSP were before. Going off of pure stats, there is nothing in this game's history that kills faster than the Branson ASM10, aside from the bug 2-tap HVK with large caliber or Kimbo Fenix at point blank in their prime. So does it need a nerf? Well, I don't know yet. I'm currently having issues with hit detection with it, thus I can't gauge its true time to kill. It's halfway through the season and not everyone has unlocked it yet. If it does become an issue, I'll make a follow-up to this video and offer potential balance changes. But until then, I can't make a call yet. But hey, that's just my opinion. This has been a Casuals Quick Guide. Feel free to suggest what guns you want to see covered next. My name's On, and I'm off.